Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel. We are in the waterways underneath Bereahart and we are in the middle of a mission to rescue Machias. And if you look closely you can see that we have been joined by Usis. So I think we're more than ready to launch this rescue mission. And have to be honest, the enemies here, doable. But it can be tough when you let your guard down, cause I have characters been killed twice. I survived, but it was rough. You do need the advantage here in order to survive the battles, but knowing that, we can prepare for that. And I did, so that's why, as you can see, we almost have everyone's CP back again, and that's a good thing. Now we just need to find a way forward and see where Machias is.
There's another lattice door.
There should be a mechanism to open it somewhere nearby.
Well, one way to find out just by looking around and be careful for enemies. Because I'm sure they're here. Yeah, that's one we can definitely handle.
Let's get him.
My turn.
Yeah, we can hit pretty decently on the smaller ones, but the big one, he takes
very well.
Let's say he takes a lot to take down. Unless we use magic and then it's like nothing.
Okay.
But I am very stingy.
Here we go.
If I can save a little bit of EP in combat, I definitely will, especially knowing that Emma is still here.
We should be safe now.
And I just noticed something
That should suffice.
that we really need to be taken care of, because he passed away between the episodes, so we need to reconnect it. AP charge 2, nice. Alright, I'm guessing then that the mechanism is in the other way forward. Yeah, I see it. I see it through the wall.
We have the advantage. I'll handle it.
Triple advantage on a small single target enemy. Yeah, he didn't stand a chance.
We did it, V.
Alright, so we are in the middle of this rescue mission to rescue Machias, but we still haven't figured out a way how we are actually gonna get out of here.
Advantage is ours.
Oh, single advantage.
Okay.
I might need to flash them a bit.
Here.
Like I said, I think the first thing that came up in my mind is first get him out of the guardhouse, and then when we get out of the waterway through the original entrance that we came here, run for the train station and just get on the train.
Very well.
Because I think the only reason we can survive this if we actually get out of dodge.
Yeah.
You're gonna go through a platinum bug. Because that's the most annoying of the punch. The rest, they do hit hard, but we can take it.
I'll handle it.
Yeah, that bad smell can take out an entire character. Oh, come on, should have been dealt with already.
Go.
My turn.
Oh, not too
I'll handle
shabby.
this. What a waste of time. Let's go.
And another reviving bomb. That's really good. I can use 4 more to be on the minimum that I want when I'm playing a game like this. Is this enough? It is. Still another way I want to check though. Maybe that way will lead to the door we saw?
have the advantage.
Ah, that's good. Triple advantage, that we can work with.
Here.
Very well.
Do you have a line? No, just smaller areas. That will do.
Arcus, activate.
It's probably very expensive, but it will definitely take care of everyone.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful art.
My turn.
Well worth the EP.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Let's see what's on top of here. Must be a chest. Yeah, I already see it on the map. Okay, no
Spy treasure.
monster chest. So what's gonna be? No, 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 no. Get out. A silver thorn with stat. Nice. I do love myself some stat quartz, because it gives me more motivation to actually use them in my builds. Career bomb, good. So no other way about it, nothing leading towards the door that we saw earlier. Only way forward through the lattice, or that's what I called it. Alright. So get there, the Provincial Army Guardhouse. So it does seem that we are reaching the end of the waterway, so we need to prepare ourselves mentally what's gonna happen, because I reckon we're gonna be attacked by the people at the guardhouse. Because they have to be protecting Machias, right? Just a normal
That's a
chest.
beautiful looking treasure chest.
Cost 1 without stats. So decent, but I'm looking for a little bit more than that.
I'm exhausted. It's gotta be the chest.
It definitely is.
Fee, that's enough.
Honestly.
Well, I'm still saying she has a valid point. In the last episode, she asked Emma if having a big chest makes it harder to climb a ladder. Still haven't heard the answer, but we got some circumstantial evidence now that it's indeed the case. Let's see, do we want to have a small heal for uses? A door? It looks like it's made of iron, but there's no keyhole. Guess it can only be opened from the other side. Could this be the path that leads to the guardhouse? It is indeed. This path connects the waterway with the building's lower levels. I had no idea the door between the two areas could only be opened from the inside, however. How are we supposed to go through? I can't pick the lock if there's no keyhole. Well, it looks far too sturdy for my sword to have much effect either.
This can be overcome.
Oh?
Fee?
What do you mean? Stand back.
Is he using plastic
What are you
explosives? Pretty badass, Fee. Dangerous, but pretty badass.
I know this smell.
Explain yourself, please.
Ignition.
What?
What?
She does know her stuff.
Done.
Done?
Fee, did you?
Was that a bomb?
Portable high-powered explosive. Plasticity makes it handy for this kind of espionage work. Explosive?
Where could you possibly have gotten such a thing?
Well, doesn't every girl carry that around in her purse? feed us.
Fee, I think at this point we have a right to know. What exactly is your background?
Rean?
The day of the entrance ceremony, I saw you dodging that trap floor the rest of us fell into. You're 2 years younger than us, yet you're physically no weaker at all.
We could even say she might be even a little bit stronger.
In fact, I'd say when it comes to combat situations, you seem almost like you're holding back.
Impossible.
Guess you got me. Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger.
Ah, that explains a lot of things, doesn't it?
That's where I learned how to handle explosives and use my gun swords. That's all.
A Jaeger? I wasn't expecting that.
I've heard that term before. The best of the best mercenary outfits are known as Jaeger Corps.
Jaeger Corps are almost synonymous with the Grim Reaper. To think I'd be going to school with a Jaeger.
Me? A Reaper?
No, that's not... I spoke out of turn. I mustn't let prejudices get the better of me.
True. Just like Machias' prejudice against uses? A little bit of the same situation?
That's right. Knowing her past doesn't change who she is now.
Thanks for telling us, Fee. And I'm sorry for prying.
Not bothered. But we should hurry if we want to save Machias.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's press onward.
And having something, well, someone like her in our party, that will definitely help with our success rate. Okay, so we got a chance of modification, but we already handled that. Our equipment is the best we have right now. So we should be good? Or at least I hope so. It would be a really shame if we got here and we wouldn't be able to save Machias.
This looks like the place.
Looks like an underground prison, all right.
Indeed, he must be here somewhere.
Am I hearing things?
Machias!
And still in one piece by the sound of it.
What are you all doing here? There's no way the Provincial Army would just let me go. You didn't sneak in, did you?
We came in through the underground waterway.
I'll open the cell.
She's gonna blow it up too.
You're going to... What the...
We'll explain when we have more time.
Yeah, right now we need to get away from here before we're caught.
As long as we can make it back to the city, we should be able to bluff our way out of any further trouble.
Ah, so that's their plan. Bluffing. I'm still saying get out of the city and then call for backup from Thors Academy.
Right. Thanks. I'd resigned myself to being stuck in there for a while. I must admit, though, I'm surprised you, of all people, would come to my aid.
I only came to get a glimpse at your tear-stained face. Plus, thought this might be a good opportunity to pay back my father.
I see.
What? Voices?
There are more people here?
Damn.
Ah, it's the guards.
Oh, Lord Eustace?
As much as I would love to praise you for a job well done, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to take a short rest.
Huh? Let's clean house.
Roger that.
Yeah, let's kill them all. I mean, knock them out, of course.
Right!
Very well, I will serve as your opponent.
My turn.
Come on. They're from the P army, so how good can they be, honestly? Okay,
I'll handle this.
pretty decent apparently.
Here we go.
Alright, they're still just in range.
All right,
Perfect.
let's do this.
Leave it to me! It's my turn.
Ah, 5,000. Well, I don't think it matters which one we pick, as long as we take them down.
Flaming blades. Go!
Let's see how strong they are. They have to hit first. Alright, just as strong as the enemies in the area.
Very well.
Maybe use an art.
Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Too far to use on both of them. Maybe just a normal art. Well, Chrono Drive is actually a pretty decent one.
Arcus, activate.
Okay, we can use one, just because of the critical. Let's hit the one that has the most HP. Because I don't want to waste any. Insta-kill. Perfect choice of target.
Here. I'll handle it. Got it. I'll help.
Really?
Okay. Hear me.
And let's go. Whoever attacks him will kill him. Well, knock him out.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
They're strong. Beaten by students. Mission accomplished. Are you sure you're alright with this? They'll be unconscious for a while, but their lives are no longer in danger. Our priority right now is getting out of here as fast as we can. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to catch up with us if we leave right now. Understood. Let's go. Machias rejoined the party. And that is very good. The soldier is unconscious and isn't saying anything at the moment. Alright. Well, we can't get up here. We need to hurry away from here. No one should be able to catch up if we go now. Understood. So the question is, do we want Machias back in the party and maybe start putting them together?
If I hadn't been so careless, this would never have happened.
There wasn't much you could have done.
I'm just glad you're all right.
Yeah, we all are. But if we don't get out of the waterways, it will be all for naught. Alright, quick heal over here. I'm sure this is not the last of it. Somewhere down the waterway, I'm sure we're gonna get... well, not caught, but at least stopped by the provincial army. They should send people after us. Ah, what happened here? Oh, it's no good. They're out cold. Oh, so someone must have snuck in through the underground waterway. Curses! It has to be those damn students. Someone needs to show them their place. Release the beasts. Those pesky sneaks can serve as test subjects for them. Intriguing. What was that? It came from the direction of the cells. Well, might be some kind of trained beast. You've got to be joking. If you have energy to shout, you have the energy to run. I'm guessing that's what we need to do? Are we actually gonna be chased or... No, it would have been cool if we just looked down the stairs and we suddenly saw a monster coming down it and following us, and no matter how fast we run, that will determine whether or not we'll escape the entire scene. Maybe in a moment. Ah, there it is. 2 or 3? 2. It should be stronger than the local
There are 2 of them,
enemies.
and they're big.
And fast.
Hurry!
Right!
This is the worst day ever.
Well, it might get even worse if we don't get out of here. 2 different colors. Different armor set? Or different element? Kazakh Doven.
We're surrounded.
You're very well trained.
What? No, dogs. They're like dogs.
Your family's army employs monsters like this?
No one ever told me.
They aren't going to let us past, are they?
No, I think we need to take him down.
They're smart for beasts.
So we'll just have to take him down.
Indeed. Bad dogs require stern discipline.
Time to wrap up this month's field study. Class 7, Group A. Commence attack on the targets.
All right.
Don't let it intimidate you.
Ooh, they
This might
automatically
actually be a
changed their
challenge. Good.
team by themselves just to get those 2 together in a group. Machias and juices can now link with one another.
I'll handle it.
You know what? We might as well try. Why not? Okay, so do you want to buff up first?
Here we go.
Go!
Doesn't have enough. Impassion. HP region. I think they're more of the physical variety, aren't they? But defense is defense.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Dolphin R, Dolphin B. Alright, there's decent magic affinity, so we need to take them down physically. No defense loss.
I'll handle this.
Do we want to use it as an added addition, or... Yeah, magic doesn't work well, as we saw. Impede and delayed a magic attack. I want them to attack once first. I want to see if we can make them come together. Well, they attack and they do defense down.
My turn.
This is gonna be difficult, isn't it? Well, let's focus on one target.
Silky dance. That's that.
My turn.
And a chance to see... Ooh, that's a lot of HP. And a chance to see Juice's S-Craft.
You're in the shoe. Crystal Saber.
Here we go.
Alright, do we have anything right now that can delay them? Ah, wait. No, it's on me.
Right. How about this?
Alright, defense down worked. Perfect. Use it. Impede and delayed. Okay, that's good. Good. Keep on
Okay.
missing. That's what we want to see. Still not enough.
My turn.
Troops and blind. Might as well try.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Understood.
Okay.
Sweep, impede, and blind and seal. No, I think I just want to attack. For now.
Yeah.
Alright, if we can take one down, that will definitely be a big advantage for us.
Go. There.
Okay.
5,000 left. Wow. That's
I'll handle this.
really powerful and really dangerous.
Shouldn't have bothered.
Okay.
Alright, well, I think the best plan is still to get one of them down, because with only one down, they can't do that combination attack they just did. I feel like I might... No, not yet.
How about this? Now. There. My turn.
Because if we can take them down, that would definitely make a big difference.
Go.
Oh, so
My turn.
close, so close. She just has to hit it. Just hit it.
My turn.
Alright, still a really, really hard hit, but at least right now they can't do any combination attack that we just saw, because that was a 2400 hit, so we took that out of the equation. So we just need to hope that the creature cannot
I'll handle this.
resurrect its friend. Delay and impede, defense down.
Go. All right, let's do this.
Turn back.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if we can
I'll
get her
handle
to
this.
200, that should up our chances significantly. I think I'm gonna save it in case we need our impede to stop
It's
something.
my turn. How about this? Go. There.
Here we go.
Here, you can keep on trying. I'm gonna double up the strength of everyone, not just Machias and Rean.
Okay.
My turn.
Okay.
Oh crap.
Here we go.
The worst timing to use that, pal. You could have used it critical to take one of my party members down, and that would have been a better hit.
I'll handle this. Leave it to me.
Does it hit everybody? No.
Hang in there, everyone.
Well, I'm gonna assume that because Rean is in the back, that the target will rather be Justice than anyone
My turn.
else. And she's almost there.
Here we go.
Fire. I don't think magic is the thing, is it? Ooh. We could have used that sooner, couldn't we?
All right,
Well,
let's
just
do
to keep
this.
the strength up for
understood.
Fee before she loses it.
My turn.
Come on. Oh, one more.
My turn.
Alright, good. Alright, if you can get
Leave it
the
to me.
fence down, that would be perfect for what I want to do.
How about this?
Go! There!
My turn.
Here we go!
Here we go.
Good, we're gonna take him down with everything we've got. And if this doesn't take it down, then we need to use Rean to recover uses so he isn't taken down by the enemy in the next move.
Target's eliminated.
Never mind.
Get going.
We finish it once again. HP 2 and hit 2.
I did it!
Success.
A+ outcome.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
We did it.
That was tough.
I thought we were done for.
I have no intention of letting filthy beasts get the better of me. Trained or otherwise.
Honestly now, this is no laughing matter, you know.
Look who's talking. You're grinning like an idiot.
Yeah, he's happy he made linking possible and defeated the monsters and got out of jail. But we're not out of the woods yet.
Not as much as you are.
There they go.
I don't think we could have wrapped this month's field study up more perfectly if we tried.
We were all able to form combat links with one another too.
Damn.
We're not through the woods just yet, it would seem.
Looks like the end of the road.
You've pushed your luck one step too far this time.
No, the provincial army did by this filthy political action.
Are you that desperate to be thrown in a cell with Ragnitz?
If you want to arrest us, go right ahead.
Lord Eustace! What are you doing here? I thought you'd been locked in the mansion.
I chose to return to my studies. Well, what's it to be? Accusing my classmates of this crime will implicate me as well.
We couldn't possibly point our rifles at Lord Eustace.
Silence! Not even Lord Eustace has the right to trespass in a military facility,
Ooh, look who's growing a pair.
much less to release a suspect in our custody, directly opposing the orders of His Grace the Duke.
His Grace the Duke.
Enough! We may not be the best of friends, but I am Eustace Albarea. I will not simply stand by and watch as one of my classmates is arrested under false charges and used in a tool in some political war.
Lord Eustace. Eustace?
We have our orders, and nothing you say will change that. Disarm them, men, Lord Eustace included.
That will not be necessary.
Rufus?
What?
Impossible.
Or is that father? Nope, it's Rufus.
Lord Rufus? Lord Rufus!
Rufus! Oh, you gotta love that accent.
We'd heard you were in the capital.
How? Why are you...
I received a message from the Academy at noon today, and I returned by airship as quickly as I could. With your instructor.
What?
Looks like you've all done a fine job.
Instructor Sarah?
What are you doing here?
I've been filled in on the circumstances, more or less. I'll take care of matters here. You all return to your posts at once.
But, Lord Rufus, with all due respect...
I've already informed my father. Or do you intend to embarrass me beyond your other transgressions?
No, of course not. Second company, withdraw! Sir!
Please, excuse us.
Oh my. Well, you can tell they're well trained, if nothing else.
They can listen if they really wanted to.
The provincial army takes its training very seriously, of course. Though I resent the mere notion that it could be misused so grievously.
I'm sure you do.
So, what brings you here, Instructor? Seriously, why are you here?
Seriously.
Your timing is a little too convenient.
Did you come after receiving word from the provincial army?
Nope. I actually heard about what was happening a little earlier from a friend of mine.
Doval, maybe? Is that what he was talking about earlier? I think he was.
As soon as the news reached my ears, I shot to my feet and got right in contact with the director here. And he was kind enough to give me a ride on his airship back from the capital.
I don't know what to say.
Honestly, you seem to be prepared for virtually everything.
Hey, that makes a good teacher.
Wait a second.
Yeah, you thought I missed that this time, director? Is it a consequence of interfering with this that he had to take the post of director, or was he already that?
Director?
Oh, you don't know yet, do you?
I also serve as a permanent member of the Academy's Board of Directors. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to meet again in that capacity.
Ah, so it seemed like he already was, but we just didn't know it yet.
The Board of Directors?
Why is this the first I'm hearing of this?
I decided to keep it a secret so I could see the look on your face when you found out. I'm not the only member of the board, though, of course. I'm simply one of 3 permanent members.
That explains why you knew so much about Class 7.
Way too well prepared.
Still, I had no idea my father would attempt something so foolish while I was away. He's always been an obstinate man, but he's simply gone too far this time. As a member of the Academy's board, I cannot remotely condone the unlawful arrest of a student.
Rufus?
Thank you for your concern.
Ooh, respectful Machias, definitely. And thus entered their second field study. As the hour was late, they returned to the hotel in Bereahart for a good night's sleep, exhausted from the day's events. The next morning, Rean and the other members of Group A bade farewell to the city and set off with Sarah. Do we get to ride the airship? Or do we still need to go back by train? Probably by train, but fantasizing about the flying an airship? Pretty cool indeed. And there he goes, back to his job, probably at the fort.
So that's Class 7, eh? A little rough around the edges, but they managed to get through in one piece. I think I see now why you're so fixated on them, Sarah.
And there it is, confirmation about what we already suspected. I have to be honest, at first I needed a little bit of help from Makor in the comments, but I got there in the end.
And Rufus Alberea. I've heard people say he's the sharpest noble of the bunch, but still.
What business could he possibly have over by the canyon so early in the morning? Is that what you were about to ask?
Who are you?
Blue Blank still having to show his face, and I have to be honest, I really thought he was gonna play a role by stealing something around town, but that's because we know him from Trails in the Sky. If you just play this for the first time, you don't know that. You just think, what a strange person, and we already suspect him not being an actual noble. Yeah, it's such a different experience having played the other games.
Pay me no mind, I'm but a low-ranking noble. I've been watching over those young students to see what they're capable of, much like yourself.
Really now?
Really? Yes, he is. He wanted to see if they possesses any beauty.
You'll forgive me for asking, but you look awfully like someone a couple of acquaintances mentioned to me a long time ago. You wouldn't happen to have some fancy-sounding stage name or anything, would you?
He does.
Ha ha! You'll just have to find that out on your own. Your acquaintances wouldn't be a certain innocent young couple from a foreign land, though, would they?
Our bestest friends. Estelle, your name does go around, doesn't it?
You'll just have to find that out on your own.
Indeed. Well, if you'll please excuse me, it's almost time for the airship to depart, and I really must be getting back to Heimdall. May we meet again, young bracer. Do give my regards to the Purple Lightning, if you would.
Oh, he will. And yes, he's saying Purple Lightning just to show him he knows who she is.
As if the situation weren't messy enough. It seems we've got another source of trouble on our hands now.
Yep. Possibly Ouroboros, but he so far is the only one we know is here for Ouroboros. Not the only one we've seen, but the one we do know is from there. I assumed that the one we saw with Celtic was also part of that organization. But did we really get that confirmed back then? They probably were, but we'll have to see. We need to know more. The plot needs to thicken.
I'd better let the others know, just in case.
And you call yourselves teenagers. Unlike me, you actually get to go to sleep every night. You should be full of energy by this point in the day.
Give me a break.
Considering all that's happened this weekend, I think we can be forgiven for being a little tired.
Well, that's certainly true enough. Group B had their fair share of problems to deal with as well, but they weren't quite as serious as yours. Although they were of a similar nature.
Ah, so they chose the right people just to see if it would trigger a situation, and then seeing how they deal with it?
What do you mean exactly?
Did they also wind up getting involved in a conflict between the two factions?
More or less. St. Ark is another territory belonging to one of the four great houses, after all. So they got themselves caught up in a bit of trouble. The four of them managed to get through it together in the end, though.
Well, that's good.
That's a relief, yeah.
But, Sarah, just what kind of mirror did they pour into buffing up Aurochs Fort anyway? What we saw was nuts.
So I've heard. And the Provincial Army isn't the only force trying to improve its armaments. The Imperial Army is doing the same. With the Blood and Iron Chancellor and his 20 armored divisions squarely at the center.
Really?
How should the Military Academy... How should we act in a situation like this? Thors graduates join both the Provincial and Imperial armies, right?
That's nothing you need to be worrying about. Not right now, at least.
Yeah, it depends on all what they have planned for Class 7, because I still think there's something that we don't know yet. The reason why the class was created. The actual reason.
You're at the Academy to learn. That's all you should be focusing on. While you're there, it's true that you may be forced to acknowledge some of the more unpleasant realities of Erebonia. But I believe there's something special to be gained from that. Something you can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as you're together with your friends and classmates, people for whom there is no substitute. Maybe when you graduate and go out into the world, much of what you've learned at Thors will have little meaning. But I still truly believe that sometime, somehow, what you experience as part of Class 7 will be an invaluable treasure to you. It may not seem that way now, but I know in my heart that it will someday.
Instructor.
Too serious for Sarah? A little bit too serious? I still like the sentiment though.
You almost had me there for a moment.
That was the last thing I ever thought I'd hear from you.
Hey! What's with all the laughing?
I'm really sorry. Your words were quite touching, but...
Coming out of your mouth, they were just...
Painfully droll.
Something we can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as we're with our friends and classmates, for whom there is no substitute.
He can't even repeat it without bursting into laughter.
Stop that! Are you trying to kill me?
You kids are awful. I was being serious, you know. Why must this instructor thing be so difficult sometimes?
Come on, this is a good thing. Are we gonna see people? Yep, we're gonna see people on the hill once again. And I think that's the girl that was riding the machine we saw.
Ah, looks like they got back okay.
Well, same machine, but this archaism, of course.
So glad I didn't have to bust in and save them. I thought it was all over when I got spotted at the fort, though. Hey, White Rabbit here! Uh-huh, everything went A-okay. Don't sweat the details. I did what I was supposed to. No sign of them, though, but I did find a bunch of other interesting stuff.
She has a very familiar voice. I don't know from what. I do like it, though.
What? Fake intel? Someone managed to get a leg up on you and Gramps? Must have been one heck of a guy. Huh? Me? I'm gonna go meet up with Claire now. Gotcha. See you then, Lecter.
Lecter? Now that's interesting. A name that if you play this for the first time, you have no idea who that is. But we do. Interesting. Claire from the RPM? Or RPS, whatever that group is called. Because we only see them once. I haven't fully integrated that in my system yet. But Lecter, we definitely know him.
I wonder what that military academy they mentioned is all about. Sounds kind of fun. Lemmy!
Lemmy, is it? Looks very impressive. And has to be honest, the archaism we have been fighting with our practical exams, it looks very much like this one. Only this one seems so much more advanced.
Yep, we're done here. Let's get going, Aragetlum.
Aragetlum. Well, it's one way to travel. Chapter 2. The Verdant City. The End.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Hell yeah.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Medal of Discipline. Oh, well, we were very disciplined, alright. Now let's head over to B2. But I want more rewards. I want better rewards.
Keep up the good work.
Alright, let's see if we have the maximum ranking that we could potentially get.
You guys are the best!
Yes, we are. Class 7 bonds have been strengthened. Level 2. Level 2. Level 2. Perfect. It means that everyone that wasn't level 2 in the current party are dead now. Exactly how I wanted it. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the episode here right at the break between chapter 2 and chapter 3. And I think the start of chapter 3 will begin with the midterms. We have been warned about that a couple of times in previous episodes. So that is gonna be interesting. Yeah. I'm guessing we need to study for that in the library, looking over the books, and really take in all our information so I can make the right answers. Because so far, I did it right, but luck might have been a little bit part of it. With midterms, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be just one question, is it? It's going to be like 4, 5, 6, I don't know. Yeah, and I do want them all right. But that's going to be next time. Until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we're going to start with chapter 3. Bye bye.